This is Bomb Hoops Podcast.
What is up, guys? This is Bomb Hoops Podcast hosted by Jem Angelo. Don't forget to like, comment, share this video, and subscribe. Help us to reach 1,000 subscribers. Click the notification bell as well to keep you updated on our latest releases. So ayan, we need to cover this because this has been going on for the past couple of weeks. Steph Curry, the one-man wrecking crew. Na ayun nga, nag-put up ng 57 points. Yun nga, tapos earlier in the season, nagkaroon ng 62-point game and is currently averaging stats similar to his unanimous MVP season way back in 2016. So yun tol, give me your thoughts on Steph Curry's performance in this season.
Actually, kinda called it na nung sa earlier episodes natin, sabi ko na Steph Curry is my favorite to be the MVP of this following season. However, I don't think he will be the MVP. Pero stats-wise, siya yung may pinaka sa standout talaga. Kasi it has been a year na hindi natin siya nakita. Parang ang dami nakalimot na may Steph Curry pa pala kasi ang na-fixate tayo kay Damian Lillard, kay Luka Doncic last season. Nakalimutan natin na may Steph Curry pa pala, and I'm happy na makita si Steph Curry na back to normal na siya. Kasi ang daming na lumilimot sa kanya, and it's kind of disrespectful kasi he's the best shooter of all time.
And sobrang solid ng performance niya talaga na ayun nga, nakipag-toe-to-toe siya kay Damian Lillard and he was able to drop 62 on Damian Lillard na mahirap gawin and drop 57 on, if I'm not mistaken, Luka Doncic na ayun, nakipagpunto rin sa kanya na bihira na nga gawin ng mga star players. And kailangan talaga ng Warriors for Steph Curry to do this because he's the only legitimate weapon of the Golden State Warriors because Kelly Oubre and Andrew Wiggins don't really make the cut compared to Klay Thompson. Plus, their lack of bench depth, their lack of a reliable backup scoring guard or lack of dependable point guard, kailangan talaga nila si Steph na mag-average ng ganitong numbers just to keep them afloat for the playoffs.
This actually reminds me of around the 2013 and the 2014 Golden State Warriors nung time na yun na talagang si Steph Curry lang yung kumakana sa kanila. Kahit si Klay Thompson nung time na yun, hindi pa naman siya masyado nag-step up. Talagang si Steph Curry yung surefire best player nila, yung ace player talaga nila. And patagal na nating di nakita yun kasi syempre nga nung championship season sila noong 2015 nagpapakita na si Klay Thompson nun, and Andre Iguodala was actually one of the
MVP.
The finals MVP noong 2015, di ba? Pero nung 2017 naman dumating si Kevin Durant. So parang actually makita mo sa stats si Steph Curry na nagkaroon talaga ng dip kasi pumunta si Kevin Durant sa kanya, pero it translated to 2 championships. Not bad na rin kung ako tatanungin. So parang ngayon na lang natin ulit nakita si Steph Curry na siya yung
at
siya
his
yung
very best.
Clear best player. And I actually think yung 60 points na 60 points na ginawa niya against the Portland Trail Blazers earlier in the season. Parang if you look at the team ni Steph Curry, he's bound to do that. Kasi if you can remember no 2018 finals, it was game 3. Yun yung wala si Klay Thompson, wala si Kevin Durant ng game na yun. And if I can remember, Steph Curry scored 40 plus nung time na yun. Sadyang mas marami lang weapons talaga ang Toronto Raptors nung time na yun. Kaya sila natalo.
Kaya ayun yung hindi natin nakikita na with Steph nung time na nandun si KD. Kaya sobrang laking bagay na binabalik ni Steph yung dominance niya na to na pinakita niya nung MVP season, yung last MVP season niya. Plus, we cannot forget to mention talaga yung dynamic nilang dalawa ni Draymond Green. na in the games that Draymond Green has in Steph Curry has had this high scoring games, lagi natin makita yung assist numbers si Draymond Green are in the double digits. Na I mean, for someone who plays power forward and is not actually the primary ball handler, for him to average 15, 12 assists in the games that Steph Curry explodes, malaking bagay yun. And doon makikita gano'ng ka-importante si Draymond Green in making Steph Curry this monster of a player.
Ang problem kasi kay Draymond Green, tulad nga ng laging sinasabi ni Charles Barkley sa kanya, yung stats niya hindi hindi eye-popping. Like, pag titignan mo yung stats niya in itself, parang okay, parang he's an okay player naman, parang role player, ganun, or a solid starter. Pero pag once you watch the games talaga of the Golden State Warriors, dun mo makikita yung effect ni ni Draymond Green setting screens. Is a very underrated he's a very underrated playmaker, and he's actually the main playmaker ng Golden State Warriors. Mas nagpa-function better si Curry kung off-ball siya, na yung tumatakbo lang sa mga screens, kasi yung catch and shoot niya unguardable talaga eh. Tapos yung sipag pa niya maghanap ng mga open spots, talagang hindi posible yun kung wala si Draymond Green eh.
And Draymond is actually a point guard in a power forward spot, similar to Boris Diaw or Magic Johnson even, na meron silang angles na nakikita na hindi usually nakikita ng mga playmakers. That's where they're so good at it. And for a team like the Warriors that usually plays fast and small, advantage na to because the teams adjust to their size. Because you can play small teams with size, because usually you compensate that with the speed. So with Draymond standing at around 6'7", 6'8", he gets the advantage once the teams go small because they're at the same height, or maybe even he's taller. So he gets to find angles or spaces where Steph can be that surefire shooter, especially in the corners and the baseline and the sideline, na kung saan yung pinakamadaling tres.
Sayang nga kasi hindi natin nakikita ngayon si Klay Thompson. I think kung nandiyan si Klay Thompson, kaya nilang makipagsabayan sa Lakers eh. And the Clippers.
They'll be back to their old form na strength in numbers. Although medyo shallow yung bench, pero the starters will keep them definitely in contention.
Siguro I see them as the number 4 seed behind the Utah Jazz, Lakers, and Clippers. Kasi kung si Steph Curry pa nga lang, hirap nang pigilan ng mga teams. What more kung dodoblehin mo yung capability ng team ng Golden State to make 3-pointers. And dyan na papasok si Klay Thompson. Sobrang sayang talaga. Kasi kung ganyan kaganda yung output ni Curry, tapos sinamahan mo pa ng Klay Thompson, may laban yan sa kahit anong team.
And maraming ang nagsasabi na Klay is just a star. We don't know that for sure. In my opinion, Klay is a legitimate superstar, just overshadowed by Kevin Durant and Steph Curry. Pero lagay mo si Klay Thompson in another team all on his own, he can easily average 25 points per game. And imagine him playing healthy right now with Steph Curry and Draymond Green. They'd probably be a top 4, top 5 seed in the West.
Kasi you have a big man. Let's say big man kasi big man role naman tulong si Draymond Green. Na maganda ang off-ball screens, maganda yung mga pasa na binibigay sa kanila. For sure, magkakaroon ng open shots tong dalawa na Klay Thompson and Steph Curry.
If you look at it pa nga lang doon sa current roster nila, Kelly Oubre has exploded for 40 points once, and even Andrew Wiggins has been having some 30 or 20 point games na nito nga past couple of years we haven't seen that much from Andrew Wiggins. So that speaks a lot about Draymond's impact on the game. And sobrang laking impact nun kay Steph. Kaya imagine na lang if Draymond played with a lot of this MVP type of players. Imagine what Draymond can do for them.
So, ayun na nga. Pero papasok na yung tanong na how help yung kailangan ni Steph Curry. Kasi we're not used to seeing him being the underdog. Nasanay tayo na nakikita siya na number one seed lagi, kasama niya yung mga superstars. So, I think ito na yung ito na yung time na makikita natin siya sa peak niya, pero wala siyang kasama masyado sa roster niya. So, how will he respond to that? And I think ang kailangan pa ni Steph Curry, hindi naman niya na kailangan ng superstar eh. Kasi kaya namang i-cover yun nila Kelly Oubre, nila Andrew Wiggins. Si Damian Lee nga, magandang pinapakita off the bench. So, yung kailangan nila is someone like an Andre Iguodala who can set the pace for them and also give them good looks. And perhaps relieve some of the defense from them kasi he can also score. Someone like Andre Iguodala and someone like Andrew Bogut nung time niya with the Warriors na who's a good rebounder and a defensive anchor and also set solid screens for off-ball movement.
Actually, yun nga rin yung nasa isip ko na kailangan nilang gawin. They have to bring back that lineup similar to the strength in numbers lineup na meron silang reliable backups, meron silang reliable na center na I think they have in James Wiseman and Kevin Looney naman na. They just need to add more on their wing depth and also their guard depth. Na ngayon, very shallow, very, very shallow na Eric Pascal is a good scorer, he's a decent scorer, pero he needs to develop more of his game on the other side. Na I think Draymond is helping naman with that. As for their backup wings, maybe when Klay comes back, Andrew Wiggins can come off the bench or Kelly Oubre can come off the bench. Assuming they're still back on the team, syempre. And as for the point guard, I think there are a lot of options coming in the offseason, in the coming offseasons for Steph to find, for Rob Myers to find suitable partners for Steph Curry and the crew to be back for a title contention. Because yung style of play ni Steph and ni Klay, these are shooters that run around screens. These are not players that bang their bodies time and time again underneath the ring. So, tatagal yung career nila. They can still play at an elite level for, I think, siguro mga 5 years pa. Maybe not the 30 point per game scorer, but for sure, at least 25 points per game for the next 5 years.
Tapos, kailangan nila ng mga culture setter players sa roster nila. Yun yung kulang eh. And actually, I think kaya sobrang talagang bumaba yung numbers ng Golden State last year. Kasi even with Steph Curry, nagsa-struggle na sila nung time na yun before pa siya ma-injure. Ganun mo nami-miss yung impact ni Sean Livingston, yung impact ni Iggy, yung impact ni Andrew Bogut. Hindi mo nakikita sa stat sheet. Pero once you watch the game, you'll know na may iba sa team na to, may kulang. And perhaps let's say JaVale McGee is actually being being offered by the Cleveland Cavaliers. So actually I can see JaVale McGee making a comeback for the Golden State Warriors na familiar sa system ni Steve Kerr and familiar kay Steph Curry.
And marami nagsasabi na JaVale is a comedian, just an accessory, just parang just for the show. Pero no, JaVale has transformed his career from being a laughing stock in the NBA to being a reliable and serviceable big man that can serve a veteran leadership and knows what it's like to be a champion. Because he's already won multiple championships. I mean, imagine if I told you JaVale would be a 3-time champion way back in 2013. You'd probably laugh at me.
Pero ayun parang gone are the days na JaVale McGee is in Shaq na full. Actually, may verbal agreement sila ni Shaq na hindi niya na ilalagay si JaVale McGee sa Shaq na full.
And so yeah, I think we can agree on that na JaVale McGee might help with this team. Maybe after this season or maybe in the middle of the season because JaVale will be a free agent in the coming off season. And marami naman magiging free agent vets with the coming off season. Maybe they can find a way to get George Hill, or maybe they can find another veteran guard, maybe Reggie Jackson, or maybe find a way to land someone like Goran Dragic on their team. Just someone that can really help set that culture of a winning culture, a steady hand with their team.
Okay, so before we end this video, bro, do you think Steph Curry can still win another MVP or perhaps another title before he retires?
I think it's not impossible with how drastic the changes are in the NBA year by year. Maybe not this year or maybe not next year because I can still see the Lakers dominating for a long, long time. Pero ano eh, Steph Curry is a legitimate MVP. We can never take those two MVPs away from him. He really deserves those trophies. And moving forward, if if you think there's parang ano nasa asawa na tayo with the likes of Giannis Antetokounmpo. Obviously, LeBron, even though we love LeBron so much to win another MVP, parang the voters don't really want to vote for him anymore. I think Steph Curry can win one because there's still a hype for Steph Curry.
So in terms of titles naman it is very much possible kasi may James Wiseman sila eh. Parang James Wiseman, if lahat ng ine-expect nila is makukuha niya, he can be someone like Giannis Antetokounmpo. So,
or Karl Anthony Towns.
Napasok siya sa system ng Golden State who's a big body na tumatakbo. Actually, I'd like James Wiseman to move sa 4, Draymond to move sa 3. Tapos yung Splash Bros yung backcourt nila. Tapos kumuha sila ng center. Kasi they can still space the floor with James Wiseman. Kasi may shooting eh. Tapos kung one of the comparisons nga din ni James Wiseman is Anthony Davis. Imagine kung if you have someone like Anthony Davis kasama ni Curry and Klay Thompson. I think posible talaga na maging championship team to. And yung style of play ni Curry and Klay, hindi nag-age ng mabilis yan eh. Kasi more on shooting. Hindi naman sila nagre-rely sa bilis nila. Hindi sila nagre-rely sa taas ng talon nila. They are relying on their shooting, on their shooting abilities more than their athletic abilities. So, I can see Steph Curry averaging the same numbers hanggang maging 36 years old siya.
And na-mention mo na lang din Giannis Antetokounmpo. Even though he signed that 5-year Supermax extension with the Milwaukee Bucks, there were rumors pa rin talaga na he wanted to go to Golden State. And I'm not gonna take that out of the possibilities because the NBA has a weird way of doing trades and making changes in the league year by year. So maybe in 2 years, 3 years time, we can see Giannis in a gold jersey.
So, never nga natin in-expect na mapupunta ng Brooklyn si James Harden. Even I didn't expected that at the start of the season.
And no one even said actually that Kyrie and KD would be playing for the Brooklyn Nets. We all expected them to play for the New York Knicks, pero look at where they are right now. Even LeBron James playing for the Lakers was not expected.
So, hindi na tayo strangers sa mga surprises sa NBA and minsan yung mga craziest things na naiisip natin, yun pa yung nagkakatotoo eh.
The NBA does not play talaga na when it comes to trades. Wala nang play safe trades ngayon when it comes to superstars. So, a championship for the Warriors, possibly acquiring another superstar, may it be Bradley Beal or Giannis Antetokounmpo or maybe anyone in the future na pwedeng makatandem nila na superstar level that could help them win a championship. It's still not out of the possibility talaga for the Warriors and for Steph Curry to win another MVP or another title.
So, actually before we end this video, yung version na to ng Warriors is very fun to watch. I'll admit, ako galit ako sa Warriors because of Kevin Durant. And dahil nga tinalo niya yung favorite player ko na si LeBron James. Pero yung version na to ng Warriors, it's fun to root for them. Kasi you can see na despite na hindi na sila OP na team, kaya pa rin nilang they still have the
swagger.
Ability. Yeah, they still have the ability to compete with the best teams. And yung comeback game nga lang nila sa Lakers Hindi ko makakalimutan yun start nung season na to.
Na talagang binuhat ni Steph and ni Draymond yung offense just to get them that win na naging complacent na yung Lakers, which are still of course the title favorites, pero knowing that a team like the Warriors can beat them, and knowing na etong Warriors na to would be a lower seed, I think the Lakers, the Clippers, and the Nuggets should be somewhat afraid of the Warriors being their first round matchup.
And currently nga, the Golden State Warriors are number 8 seed. So, Utah Jazz, sabi nga natin, di ba, last video natin, na pag ang Utah Jazz natapat sa Golden State Warriors in the first round as a 1-8 matchup, anything can happen. Kasi, I don't see the Utah Jazz stopping Steph Curry.
Personally,
Wala
tol,
na. Finish na.
para sa akin, yun yung mangyayari.
Ayan.
So, again, this is an episode of Thumbs Podcast. My name is Jello. This is my partner, Jem. Don't forget to like, comment, share this video, and subscribe. Click the notification bell as well to keep you updated on our latest releases and to help us to reach 1,000 subscribers. Don't forget to subscribe to our social media accounts as well. Just check the details down below. Yun. See you in the next episode.